Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to episode, what is it now, 46 of the Wycombe Wanderers Career Mode? I believe it is. And what an episode we have coming up today. I believe we get through all of the games coming up in March. I spent 2 hours and 5 minutes getting through all these games yesterday, which is quite a good achievement. I have got the Christmas jumper on, I have got the Christmas hat on, and these will be here for today, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. So, we'll start off here, Joel Asrow here against Fulham, 4 minutes in, basically 5 minutes, and Joel Asrow does net a quite an easy goal there. The reason why I'm not doing this live today is that, well, what can you say? Christmas is a busy time, and the weekend is a busy time for FIFA players. There's a big difference between a FIFA player and someone who plays FIFA. You know, a lot of people don't understand that when you're a FIFA player, not someone who just plays FIFA, when you're a FIFA player, the weekend is a very busy time for you. And when it's a very busy time, you don't really have time to record live videos. You know, even if I don't play Foot Champs, but I got another 24 games of squad battles to do to get my Elite 2. So I'll probably finish this and have to go and do my second batch of them today. And then I got 3 batches tomorrow. That's hella big. But hopefully you're all having a fantastic week. Hopefully you've all got your Christmas jumpers and your Santa hats ready for the big day on Monday. Only 2 more days to go, 2 more sleeps. No, a lot of my audience base is probably a bit older and not so much, you know, for me. I do like Christmas. It is probably my favourite seasonal holiday as such. But we did give away a penalty here against Fulham, but that doesn't really concern me. The league with us right now is very much done and dusted already. I mean, if we weren't to win the league now, I'd be very disappointed in myself. But we get the goal here. Now, I might not be looking directly at the cameras, I might be looking slightly down. The reason for that is I'm actually looking at the gameplay, so I can comment on the gameplay and what's going on. But, yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a great time. Hopefully you're all keeping in mind that you have got some FIFA commitments. If any of you are Ultimate Team players out there, you know, you do have Ultimate Team, you have got rewards to get on Monday, so make sure you are getting your rewards, because if you're not getting your rewards, then they might expire and you might not get them. But we do make it 3-1 there with our captain, the skipper, Luke O'Neill. You know, he's been fantastic this season, hasn't he? Hopefully, you know, tomorrow, oh yeah, quick weather warning. Tomorrow, Christmas Day, which is Monday, Boxing Day, which is Tuesday, they're basically the 3 festive days, aren't they? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Then you have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. They might be 2 special videos, I don't think they will be. All the rest of the days, you should see some FIFA content, but well, there we go there, make it 4-0. Iha there, coming with the goal. This man's really come into his place in the club, hasn't he? He's been absolutely fantastic for us at the moment, and yeah, you know, there is a goal coming up. I don't think it's in this game, I think it's in the game against Reading, I think. That is a very sceptical goal that I did want to share with you guys. But we did get through in there. We speed this bit up because nobody cares about this rubbish stuff. We get through and we do some player training. Yeah, that's fine. Alan goes up to a 68, I can see there. And then we go into the next one, which is against Hull. Ooh, this one against Hull was a bit of a... You know, sometimes when you're playing against... Oh, that's something I did have to say. Tomorrow there will be an Ultimate Team video out. Look at that goal there from Hull. Just... nothing you can do about that. But Ultimate Team video will be going up tomorrow. Now, it's not your usual Ultimate Team video, okay? It's a Christmassy themed Ultimate Team video. So keep your eyes open for that. Christmas Day, there shouldn't be any game up at all. It should be just a Christmassy themed video. And then Boxing Day, I'm not sure what I've got planned for that yet. I'm gonna get around to recording them 3 videos tomorrow. So yeah, I can't really comment too much on that today because today is the 23rd. But we have a chance here, opens up Ricci to Polion. Polion, that's a lovely little finesse finish into the bottom right there. He goes through and he's right in, you know, lovely. Dominic Polion this season, I think he's been one of our most underrated players. You know, he has scored us quite a few goals. If we think about it, he's on like 13 or 14 in the league this season. Bearing in mind Acero's only like 10 goals ahead of him, and he's had like twice the amount of game time. Polion does get the goals. What's that? His 12th goal in the championship. I'm pretty sure he bags a few more then, but yeah. Hull do get 2-1. I believe they get 2-1 victory here. We couldn't break them down. You know, sometimes you do play. I get it in squad battles and in career mode. You know, I have my own career mode as well. I have my Brighton one, which I go on when I've got time in the evening or something. Sometimes you just get a really like annoying, like desk dumping, annoying fixture against the computer where you can just make so many opportunities, but the final pass you need to get in front of goal doesn't go right. I mean, it happens to me a hell of a lot. I might turn the brightness down here. Although I'm very dark then I'll turn the brightness up, it doesn't matter. But, you know, sometimes it is just like, I just want to win, but sometimes you just can't. And hopefully I should be able to get some music behind this video as well, some copyright-free Christmas music, which will be fantastic. But we do go into the next game then against Blackburn. I believe it's with the first team. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really doing much here. I'm just kind of sat looking at the kits. Don't know what I'm doing. It's the first team. I believe this is the one where Guidi and Centro were a little bit tired. But we do open the game up pretty early. 1-0 in the 17th minute. That's a mix between lovely and another. Another and lovely makes lovely. Another lovely slotted away finish, left foot. Silencing them Blackburn fans. Yeah, Blackburn, it's a shame to see them in what? They're in the League One at the moment, and you know, in this they're in the Championship. They went from a top flight football club in the 90s to very far down in the league, haven't they? Very far down in the English league standings. But we do go ahead and they do go and equalise. Look at this. Look at this assist from Daniele Ferrari. That is a moment where I'm actually sat there, I'm balling up my fist, ready to put it through the monitor. Like, oh my god. Look at that. I tried to pass it across. I don't know what I was doing really. I think that's partly my fault and the computer's fault if we're being perfectly honest. But neither to worry, because Acero was like, nope, I'm not having none of that. 37 minutes. Scores a lovely finesse into the top right hand side of the corner of the goal. He slides and goes and celebrates in front of the fans again. Got the police at this match, you know. I'll be like, oh, got the police. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. But again, the fans are, well, about to throw up because that was just, look, no tracking there. And this, oh, he fell over as well. Wow. Oh dear, he fell over. Wow, I didn't actually notice that happened. But we move on, and it's 2-2 very quickly. That's a banging goal. The goalkeeper's fallen over. He's just in despair. He's in dismay. That's even gone in, and I was in it. But this was a very, very tough match against Blackburn. Very end-to-end football. But it's 2-2, and then I'm like, I need to pick myself up, and we do. We have the ball here with Acero. Takes it to Shavs, takes it to O'Neill, the skipper, boom, bottom right-hand side of there. And I do have a new corner tactic. If you go on, I don't know if I've already linked the video, because I don't think it's my position to link it. If you go to a channel called #Harry, you know, the football team run by Spencer Owen, or Spencer FC as some of you might know him. #Harry, he's actually put a video up on his channel a couple of days ago about how to take, it's a good corner tactic that you can do. Now, I'm not sure if it works too much against the computer, but I'm going to try it on the computer and online later today. But here, Hans Wolf makes it 4-3, and I think that's how, actually, I think we might make it 5-3, which is, you know, we have scored. That's the thing with this career mode, and a lot of career modes, a lot of playing against the computer, there is very rarely a game where I won't concede to the computer, because the computer is very smart this year. They can pick out your weaknesses in your team, and they just score some outrageous goals that you just cannot save. You cannot do anything about them. But here's Alan here, picks it up, lovely ball. Oh, that's very, very cheeky, isn't it? Very, very cheeky indeed. But it doesn't matter if it's cheeky, because if you're getting the points, it doesn't matter. But that's 5 then. 5 for Wycombe there. 5 for the boys. And I believe that's where the match ends, I believe. Yeah, the match ends and we speed this bit up, because no one wants to sit here watching this bit. It's rubbish. But we had a press conference there. We have Leeds as our next opponent. We do more training. Harris goes up, I can see there. Leeds, and then we have a game against Reading. We have 3 more games still to play, and I was like, oh, so many games to play. But we have to get through them. We want to get to the Premier League as quickly as possible. It was a second team side, and we give away a penalty. I don't know how this has happened. I think it's Mancini's done it. No, he's just absolutely volleyed him to the floor. This is in the 66th minute as well, and I dived the wrong way. What I normally do against all penalties, I've just put the control down and hope they go in the middle. The one case I didn't, they scored in the freaking corner, didn't they? And I was like, oh god, this is not going to be good at all. But I think we do pull it back, which is fantastic, because, you know, we always like to pull things back. We are the underdogs of the league, and when you're the underdogs, people do take you for granted sometimes. And it's actually our Swedish protege, Victor Pesson, or Person, however they pronounce it. That's not French, it's not Pesson. But that was just a lovely finish here. Like, this is in, what, the 73rd minute, I believe that was, and he scored another one in the 75th. That's the 79th minute, I think it's in the 82nd minute. He gets the ball back here. Look, he's chasing. Oh, just keep an eye on Person. He's the one just about to be passed to now. There he is. Look at that run. Intelligent run. Holds him off very nicely and slots it home. Oh, I was going mad. Is Astro going to have competition to be our Swedish hero? Will a Person ever find a way to break into the first team? I mean, he's just CM, so we do have a lot of central players, don't we? We have him, we have Ricci, we have Harris, we have Harrison. I believe that's it for central players, but that is another one there, and we were 2 games left. I was like, oh god, but you know, we got to play through. Guidi wanted to play. I was like, yeah, that's fine, lads, that is fine. I don't know why I stay so long on the controller select. I must have been doing something on my phone or something. But we go into the game, and Asro opens the fixture up. 1-0 there. Reading are a very interesting side to me. They do interest me as a team, if I'm being honest. They do interest me as a side. I feel like a complete idiot with this hat on. Let me try and turn it around so the bubble's actually nearer. There we go. We'll do it like that. Us really getting a goal there. 23 goals. And what was I saying? Reading, yeah, disappointing to see them. You know, they had a couple of good seasons in the Premier League, but not so much anymore. But they are bogged in the Championship, just doing their thing, really, aren't they? But they did equalise the game to make it 1-1. Yeah, nothing much I could do about that one. I believe we do equalise though. Yeah, we do. It's Guidi here. Lovely run. Look at that. And slots it with his right foot. He doesn't normally finish many with his right foot, does he? But he did it then, which was, well, Guidi is a very, very good player. You know, if there's one player I want to keep at the club for as long as possible, is Davide what the hell? Davide Guidi. But that marked the end of that match, and I believe we were now level with amount of games played for the other teams. Oh no, we're still a point behind, but you can see we're 12 ahead right now. No, 11 ahead. We're 11 ahead. International management there doesn't really do much for me. And there was this game now, we have to go in without Afro, because he was on international. But we still managed to get through fairly quickly. 2nd minute in, and Guidi finds the net. There's a nice little flip there as well. I've been testing out some celebration, and there's one which is the samba dance. They do the little shimmy like that, but it sometimes does the flip like that, so I don't know why it does that. But Guidi again opens up, gets absolutely clattered in the box. The captain gets a red yellow card. I wish it was a red card, probably would have scored about double the goals. But Sancho on the free penalty here. This is what I like to do. I like to switch the arrow, confuse the goalkeeper, and makes it 2-0 there. Sancho been fairly quiet this season, you know, that's what I have been doing, the X, I quite like that celebration. A lot of people, there was, when I asked at the start of the season who'd be the highest overall, people were saying it'd be Sancho, and you know, he's been fairly underwhelming since he's come to the club. He has moments of like madness where he does really nice things, but other than that, he doesn't really do much. But we do make it 3-0. So only 17 minutes in at this point. I thought, what the hell was going on? That's the celebration I was talking about as well. The sample one. But look at this, nice from Poland again. He's different to Asaro, but very similar in the same way. They're a clinical goal scorer. But into the second half here, 70th minute took us to open them up again. Poland here, cross goal driven shot this year. Honestly guys, I cannot say how OP they are. They're absolutely fantastic, you know. I don't find the normal shot very good. I don't really find the finesse shot very good unless you're finessing from, say you're stood in front of the box, you're like about 15 yards out and you're offset, you're not actually in front of the goal. If you're trying to curl it round, it kind of works then. But other than that, it doesn't really work too often for me, finesse shots or normal shots. Normal shots for long shots, definitely. But that is, I think that's all the fixtures played then in March. We were, what, that's 14 points clear in the table now, it's 12 games. Whether we'll get through the whole of April and still have it in the lifeline, I don't think we will. You know, the next catch-up episode will probably be very little games. But I think I did go up to the Huddersfield game. The Huddersfield, you know, they're a very tricky team to beat, Huddersfield sometimes. We do have a few scout reports here. I was looking at these two, I was like, yeah, he's got a very good potential. I think we do get a scout report through, and right to the end I think we have, yeah, the scout reports do come through, which I do look at, because you know, I always like to look at the scout reports. We're looking at the Belgian talent. Obviously we can't afford to bring anyone through, but there's been so much talent we could have brought through. We just haven't had the time to do so. We haven't had the money to do so, you know. We probably won't have any money next season either. And if we don't have any money next season, you know, if I'm looking at not having at least $500,000 spare, then there is really no point of me sending any scouts out there because we can't afford to bring any through. But it all depends on how much money we get next season, of course, in the Premier League. I'm not planning to actually buy anyone, I don't think. Focus on training players and, you know, getting players tied down to contracts. But that is how the league table does look. We are 81 points. The next team is like 67. You obviously can't see because of the webcam. I'll move the webcam away right now. But that's it for this one, guys, before it all ends. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to drop a like. Comment down below where you think we'll finish this season. How many points you think we'll finish the season by. Enjoy your Christmas. The video stopped. It doesn't matter. Subscribe if you're on your own here. Don't forget to turn the notifications on. Drop us a like, comment, and don't forget to share the video. And I'll see you tomorrow when we're officially one day away from Christmas. Goodbye.
Joy to the world, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy.